We finally managed to chop off all of the winter damage in Tim's garden to give the garden space to regrow over the growing season. Tim has been very patient. Over the last 3 months, his garden has suffered. Hello, darling. Your garden too, I know. Tim and Bailey have suffered over the last 3 months because the garden was going through winter.
Yes.
Well, the garden has suffered. You have suffered because you...
I'm traumatized by the leaves.
Yeah, you hate looking at ugly leaves, but I asked him to hold back on chopping them all off for a couple of reasons. Holding on to these old leaves actually kind of protect the plants during the coldest part of the year. Reason number 2, I wanted to be part of it. And that's what we're doing today. We're looking at what plants have survived the coldest part of the year. We're comparing it to his garden last year because we did significantly better.
Yeah.
And then it's time to do a bit of a spring cleanup in the garden, chop back all of the...
I come prepared.
Oh wow.
I've been hanging out for this day for months.
I'm worried.
My very expensive gardening tools.
Yes. I brought tools as well because I thought Timmy probably is going to bring out the world's bluntest scissors.
No, these could be.
Yeah.
But these are my very special IKEA knives. I can sharpen it. I've got a sharpener.
No, don't. Just put it down. Put it down and we'll get started. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to Timmy's garden.
Hi guys.
How old is your garden by now? It's like 18 months or so?
Yeah, coming pretty close to it. So it was March 24, we did all the work.
Keep in mind we're in Australia, so March is kind of the end of the growing season. So we kind of set up the garden going into autumn last year.
Yeah.
So last year when the garden went through winter, it didn't do all too well, and I'll put in some footage for you now. Alrighty, here we are. Let me bring you a bit closer. And then I also brought scissors so I can chop some of the ugly growth off for Timmy. Alright, so well, I think the Laura pedalum has not survived. Was that you maybe? Was that maybe you? Was that maybe you? No, you're a good girl, huh? You're a good girl. You would never do anything like that. Okay, over here we've got the bird of paradise. It's looking really good actually. You can't really see any winter damage, and a new leaf coming out here. The heliconias, as expected, winter damage, but they are doing better than mine, and I believe that's because they're in the ground. But yeah, this does not look good. It does actually also look like a caterpillar has had a bit of a field day here. So I reckon we can chop all of these back. They're looking a bit ugly. But what we really want is we want the plant to reshoot from the base. So over here, you can see these are all new shoots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here as well. There's a shoot coming out here. There's one shoot coming out here. So some spring, summer growth is already happening. So I think we can get rid of the old ones. This over here also looks very much like a caterpillar, so I asked Timmy to keep an eye on that. The big fern over here is doing well, and actually look at this. All of these little seeds from the palm tree above has sprouted little palms in here. Look at that, cute little palms from this palm tree at the top over there. The Moraita already has new spring growth as well. It's looking good. But this is the Burlamax Vigada. Oh my god, it's completely gone. Oh no. Xanadu is doing well, not a surprise at all. Over here we've got some alocasias that are doing okay-ish. The No ID is actually doing well over here. Hardly any winter damage. And some Canna Stuttgarts over here. Actually, this one is a Jerry Horn. This one you can see there. That has grown. But it's growing off the fence rather than towards the fence. So let's see if I can fix that. Oh no, the Cebu Blue is doing terribly out here. My Cebu Blue has done much better than Tim's, and mine is also outside. But there is new growth, also looks damaged by some sort of caterpillar potentially. Alocasia, not doing their best, but you can see new growth coming out the base over here. So, happy days. The stick. Well, I wasn't expecting the stick to do well during winter, but it hasn't died. I still think it's gonna come good. Alright, the Splendid has done terribly. What the hell is this? Okay, this is the newest leaf. Again, I think something is eating it. The variegated Epiprenum has also done absolutely nothing during winter, so let's hope that spring is gonna change there. I'm also pretty sure there was a variegated Alocasia here, which is no longer with us. This palm over here is doing well. I can see new growth on both shoots, and the Monstera has done really well. Look at this newest leaf, and specifically look at all of the roots, and some roots have thoroughly found their way onto the fence. Alrighty, Regal Shields Alocasia has done exceptionally well over winter. Lime Zinger also done really well, and the Esculenta has done really well over winter. That is going to shoot the lights out over the next couple of months. Syngonium that was put in here at some stage. We want that to also find its way onto the fence. I might need to ask Timmy if he's got something we can kind of guide these plants towards the fence with. Another Heliconia, again, not surprised that it's really damaged. Still pushing out new growth, but that new growth is already damaged as well. I do think something is eating it. But again, I'm hoping for new shoots. I can't see any yet, but again, we're still in August. So definitely something eating the Loropetalum over here, and this Alocasia is eaten as well. So I'll let Timmy know. Another Regal Shields, even pushing out a new leaf. Another Lime Zinger, happy days. And the Dubias are also not doing well at all. But let's just hope that it's going to find its way onto the fence over summer. And yeah, because we're notoriously bad at having the right tools, I brought my own. Do you want to chop off some of the ugly bits? Yes, are you going to help me? Yes, my baby. You can give me kisses, huh? Oh, it's down there. It's down there. Let's go. Got it. Got it. Come on. Oh shit. Where did that go? So it looks a bit cleaner. Also, obviously empty, but we saw all of the new shoots down here. Huh? Just chop back all the ugly over here. I know it looks empty, but that was to be expected. But as I said, we're technically still in winter. So yeah, it will be fine. We do probably need to find something for here. Over there, looks a bit empty. So that's the winter update. I'm actually positively surprised given how late in the season we planted these plants. I didn't have all too much time to actually establish before winter hit. This year, I think it's looking really good still, despite the fact that, I mean, this is the worst it's gonna look, right? Like,
I guess so.
And we are seeing lots and lots of new growth coming in now, so we're in a position to chop off the old ones without the garden looking empty. I'm really positively surprised at how well your garden did throughout winter, despite the fact that this winter was uncharacteristically long, cold,
wet.
First very dry, then very wet. We've had storms. Remember when everybody was sent home from work because there was supposed to be like this crazy storm?
Correct, yeah.
So there was lots of mechanical damage as well. So despite all of the challenges, I think your garden has done amazing. Yeah. Which just comes to show that, you know, giving the plants that additional year of establishing really helped.
I think it's my extra special care as well.
Too.
That definitely helped.
That too, huh? And you, my darling, I'm sure you're taking a dump or two in the garden for fertilization.
I'm contemplating removing the fence, actually, because I think she's pretty good now.
Oh, yeah.
She'll still go in the back anyway, and she tries to
Can you be trusted? Can you be trusted?
I think she can.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take you a little bit closer so we can kind of assess what's going on, and then we're gonna chop things off. Second camera angle, let's go. Oh, you're even more gorgeous in this camera angle, my darling. Okay. Alrighty, Mr. Timberley.
So here we have the
Lime Zinger.
yes, who was one of the highlights of spring and summer.
I mean, that came back from absolutely, or like that grew from absolutely nothing, and it grew super crazy within one growing season. Now, obviously these large leaves have a lot of damage, but the good thing is there are so many pups. Look at that. There's like at least 5 or 6 pups, and the big mother plant is growing new leaves as well. So I think we can significantly chop this back.
Yes.
Because all of these ugly leaves aren't gonna get any prettier, but they're stealing the light from everything
that's
underneath.
my worry.
Yeah. So
Can we
we're
chop
gonna
some?
be pretty rough today. I'm actually really excited. What about the dubia? In the last update, we chopped it because it was exceeding the fence, and it's just too much mechanical damage up there. They're getting destroyed. I can see the tiniest little reshoot over there, but I suppose it was winter, so it's just about the plant not dying over winter, and it hasn't died, but
It's done nothing really.
yes, which is good.
Yeah.
Over winter, the goal is to do nothing, right?
Yeah.
Then further down there, we've got more of the colocaceas. We probably have too many of these colocaceas, but I mean, we keep chopping them.
It's a good filler for the time being.
Yes, exactly. And you can always keep chopping more throughout summer. Green alocasia, you've chopped that back quite significantly. I'm sure we can chop it back more. The heliconia, we can chop back a little bit as well, but it's already coming back as well. You know, new leaves. And sometimes chopping off old leaves can actually encourage new leaf growth as well.
Get a load of the height of this trunk of this alocasia.
Yeah.
Like,
Really nice. Yeah, it's not bad. I think for now we don't have to do anything. Maybe we'll have to consider supporting it eventually, but that's also okay. If it falls over, it falls over, and it will reshoot, you know?
yeah.
That's how it would happen in nature.
Now the syngoniums at the back have actually
Fabulous.
done really well.
So it's the Albo syngonium, but there's also a Steiermarkia in here. See?
Yeah.
And it's actually doing something. It's looking good. I like it.
It's been dormant like for a while.
Winter, we're aiming for survival, not necessarily growth, right?
Yeah.
But it's done really well. Another lime zinger down here, another colocasia, just a lot of alocasias, right? Your this one is fungal issues. You can see these, right? It's probably been because it's been so wet, and because you have so much coverage, there isn't much airflow going in there.
And the water's just sitting on it.
Yeah, doesn't explain why this top leaf has fungal as well, though. Because, but there is a new one coming in, so I think we could probably even chop it, or we could leave it. I don't think it looks that bad for now. But these leaves have been so beautiful and enlarged. It's really good.
We've got new colocasia growth.
And hang on, we need to see. Yeah, it is finding the fence, right? That's good, because we don't want it to come off the fence. We want it to go up, and we want it to climb. So you can really see it used to crawl, and since we gave it that little block, it's like, okay, I'll climb now. And this is your Epipremnum pinnata variegata. Also coming, also finding the fence. So I think this is going to have a really good time this year. And to my surprise, your Splendid has survived out here all winter long.
It's splendidly survived.
That's crazy.
I know. I have enough trouble keeping them alive inside.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually done really well. So for that one, it was good that it was so sheltered by everything else. Huh?
Yeah. This palm has gone a bit crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
we can
I think we could probably chop that back a bit because it's
just a little
stealing
bit.
light from the undergrowth.
Yeah, so in the undergrowth we've got, this one is a zebra plant, we've got some pothos and joys, we've got some Adansonias down there, some global green pothos, some more syngonium. So lots of little understory plants that hopefully will find their journey onto the fence this growing season. So that every growing season we have something new up on the fence. It's never getting boring.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you think this is cold damage? See how the leaves have gone?
Yes, I think this is cold damage.
Because my Philodendron gigantum's gone like that out the front.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. Yeah, probably. But kind of looks like variegation. It's cute. Hang on, let's have a look at the Cebu Blue, because this one we also chopped off. You can see from that first chop over there it's actually rotting. So maybe it would be good to get on top of the rot before it keeps spreading further.
Yeah.
What about the other one? The other one we didn't chop. No. The other one is actually still growing a leaf over there. It's not bad. Then we've got a third shoot over here that's also still growing. But you can see that long internodal space where nothing happened. That was winter.
Yeah. But look how it's far more silvery, the Cebu Blue, like lower. And as it matures, it's losing that.
Yes. Yeah. Down here, very nice and silver. Lots of new shoots coming as well, I think. There's a few more. It's good. Will be a good season for the fence, I think.
And then
more green ones. This is a mojito over here. This Adansonia has found the fence. Hey, yours done better outside than mine has. That's good. And
we've got the variegated monstera right at the back.
And a Jerry Horn. It will be good to see if they make it up the fence this season. So we're really just at the beginning of spring. So for now, we're actually still seeing some winter damage kicking in. Like for example, all of these heliconias over here. Like they won't survive the next couple of weeks or months, but there will be new heliconias coming, right? So we haven't really finished the winter damage yet, but we are starting to see a little bit of new growth first. But I reckon over the next 3 months, it will be intense, like a lot of growth.
That would be great. Check it, get a load of this out. See the elkhorn? I think it's elkhorn.
Elkhorn or staghorn, one of them.
Multiple growth
People
points.
keep reminding me and I keep forgetting.
That is just gone nuts in that position.
Yeah, that's really nice. And then down here, this is what you were talking about with the fence, right? So we've got a few plants that have grown through the fence. Now the Maranta, we'll chop all of this back because we're going to get beautiful new spring growth. You can see it starting in the back over there already with the spring growth.
Okay.
So it's a good idea to get rid of the fence now before the Maranta goes through the fence. That will also kind of solve the issue with your Xanadu, who's just looking really messy because of the fence.
The Xanadu really has done nothing.
Yeah, it's definitely not getting enough light. Mine gets pretty much full sun, but that's okay. You have plenty of plants that are outgrowing the space. You don't want it to outgrow. You want it to stay low. But it would be nice if it kind of trails over the edge, right? But the fence is in the way. Now this one we got to see how we can somehow maybe save the plant while getting rid of the fence. Do we maybe just keep that one section of the fence because we would ruin the plant instead? Let's see. But over here it wasn't quite as successful in getting through. Then you've got your fern. Bird's nest fern. Look, they're starting to grow new fronds, which is amazing. It should be. Are there coming new ones here?
No.
Not yet, but that's okay, which means we could get rid of a few of the older ones. Gives everything else a little bit of
a better chance,
a bit more light as well. And the Alocasia Porte has also done really well actually during winter. I mean, it hasn't completely died off.
That grew during winter.
Yeah, I mean, in general, none of your Alocasias or Colocasias have gone dormant.
No.
They're all, I mean, none of them has completely died back.
No.
They're all still holding on to their leaves. So that's good. Talking about not going dormant, your heliconias didn't go dormant either. I mean, they didn't grow.
No.
But they also didn't completely die back. So they actually ended up giving you privacy year round, which was kind of always the plan. But I was a little bit I wasn't 100% confident. I was thinking maybe for like a month or two of the year, they'll be completely gone before they should come back. But I mean, they're not looking the greatest anymore. So we can definitely chop them back significantly.
Yes.
And over here where the gap is, that's where all of the Stuttgarts were, right?
And look at the exciting thing that's happening here.
Yeah, they're coming back over here. Look at that. And here, and here, and here, and here, and in the back over there as well. And there, and there. So, and here. So that's good. And your heliconias are also coming back. Look at this. They're coming back here, and here. And down there's one coming up. Look, I don't have that much experience with heliconias, but at this stage, yes, these old leaves obviously still contribute to photosynthesis, but these old leaves would also require energy to keep alive, you know, so we might actually help the plant reshoot a little bit quicker if we just chop them off. They're not going to reshoot from the existing stems, right? The existing stems will eventually, they're going to reshoot from the ground.
Well, maybe we keep a few that aren't.
Yeah, just so you don't have like complete emptiness.
Yeah.
But I think we can be pretty
savage, aggressive,
liberal.
Liberal. Okay.
All right, let's walk through behind you guys.
Oh, do we have to look there?
Yes. Let's go.
It's not pretty, people. It's
little
not
darling,
pretty.
little baby break. Hello, hello, cutie. Actually, before we do that, there's also a bird of paradise here that is doing amazing, actually. I think it grew this new leaf over here. So this is the green ball. In the last update, we already realized that this is not working. Obviously, things have been neglected further since. That's okay. We are redoing the whole thing. It will become a succulent wall.
It sure will.
It will.
Yeah.
So that's a project we're gonna tackle once we are done with all of our other spring prep. But down here, this is actually completely reshot. We cut that back. It's looking much nicer now. And the colocasia is doing quite well as well. But yeah, we need to give this wall a bit of a reset because, yeah, it just suffered. Over here we've got the, I think it's called firework bromeliad or something. I forget it every time. But that is, sharp. That's such a nice pop of color during winter. That Xanadu is doing much better than the other one because it's getting more light. Huh? Little baby, hello. And then over here we're also doing kind of okay. You still have your sun-stressed. Has it done anything for you? This is a new leaf.
That's a new leaf, yeah. That's taken 12 months to actually...
Yeah, mine is also really slow though. Your rosemary has absolutely escalated though. Looks kind of funky.
I'm wondering though...
Smells good.
If the reason it's not trailing down enough is because it's not getting enough sun, so it's trying to grow up to get sun?
Yeah, but it's going to get more sun as we're approaching summer now, right?
Yeah.
And over
quite happy with my jade, by the way.
Yeah, it's looking good. I like that. And over here is your water feature. Even the colocasia over here survived winter, despite the fact that it's kind of constantly moist as well, right? This one looks a little bit sad, but again, this should be the worst that Tim's garden will look like ever, probably. So, I mean, if this is your garden at its worst, can't wait to see what it looks like in 2 or 3 months' time.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Alrighty, should we get chopping?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
What about you? Do you want to keep chopping? Do you want to help chopping? Yes, yes. Come on, we can do chopping.
Ta-da!
Nice. I can't believe how much shit we just chopped off. I mean, the garden is looking empty. I have to admit, it is definitely looking.
Just this bit, really.
Like, but it's like a deliberate empty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those, you know, when you do like a house renovation and you know the house is going to look a little bit worse, but you do it to make it get better eventually. So I think that's one of those moments, and we know it's going to be short-lived because the new growth is already here. We can already see the signs of new growth. We just now gave it enough space. With bonsais as well, you know, you need to chop the plant so that it stays small and it becomes a bonsai. If you just let it grow, it's never going to become a bonsai. And I suppose similar with your garden. If we just let it grow, it's never gonna. We're never going to achieve the aesthetic that we're after. We have to chop it back. But considering all of the stuff we chopped off, I can't believe that there's actually things left.
Yeah.
So I think let's put it all in the green bin and then let's see if we can tackle the fence.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Let's do that. You're doing amazing. Wow, Timmy, this blower is so efficient. Where you got that from?
Still, actually.
It actually feels super weird without the little fence.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny, come on. Oh my god, she's the cutest, huh? Alrighty. We are done.
Yeah.
That was fun. I love a good vigorous chopping. It definitely looks empty-ish, but we've got room.
Yes.
That's good. One addition as well. We do have a leafless banana over here. She's in the front yard. I don't think receiving enough light, so we're trying her over here because I think she would be a nice pop of color.
It's leaf-free and banana-free of a banana plant.
It looks like a completely different garden without that little fence.
Doesn't it?
It looks so different. It looks more approachable, and I'm excited to see how the plants react to it because some were kind of held back by the fence.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, not react as in growth, but just the display of growth, what it visually looks like.
I'm just hoping that the fur baby doesn't decide to go and dig things up, but I think she's grown out of that.
Well, we'll see. You just need to be careful because these plants are not good for her at all.
No.
Yeah, but I don't think she's more interested in the soil, not the actual plants.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I suppose see how we go. Alrighty, should we take you closer, have a little bit of a stock take, and then I reckon I'll be back pretty shortly because I'm curious to see how fast your garden is going to recover.
Yeah.
Right,
And we've got some warm weather ahead for the next couple of weeks as well. So
let's have a quick look. So as you can see, significantly emptier. We basically cut back all of the big lime zinger leaves, but they all grew within one season, right? All of this grew within one season. Look how thick the base is compared to my hand. Like, that is crazy. So all of this grew within a season and it's growing again, right? So that also means that all of these pups around it can grow that big in one season. So not a concern at all. Just made a bit of room over here. It's looking a bit empty, but honestly, if each one of these alocasias is just pushing out 1 or 2 leaves, it will be beautiful again. Hello. Yes. Hello, my baby. Yeah, over here, not too much of a change on the fence, but I am excited for some of these plants down below to now receive a little bit more light, a little bit more airflow, and hopefully make their way up the fence as well. And yeah, over here, this is looking a bit bare, but you can see all of the Stuttgarts slowly coming through. And all of that happened within a week. So I reckon within the next week or two, it will go crazy. This needs a bit of recovery because it suffered a bit from, you know, the fence being removed, but we managed. I reckon just let it do its own thing. See how it wants. What do you think, Timmy? I reckon we'll just let them do their own thing.
They're pretty resilient.
They should poke back up, and if they don't, they'll just reshoot from the ground. But I would just let them do their own thing, but just be careful that Bailey doesn't like sit in it maybe. And the heliconias, we could chop off more technically, we could chop all of them off, but we want a little bit of privacy for now. I mean, we don't have that much privacy, but a little bit. Just while we're waiting for some of these shoots down below over here to just get a little bit of height, and just so we get to see a few more of them. But we actually get to see the bird of paradise much better now, which is good.
Looks great.
This green wall, separate project, separate video later on in the growing season. And that's it, no?
Looks good.
Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go to the park? Or do you want treats? Okay, time for us to say goodbye. Timmy, are you happy?
I'm very happy.
You've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and it is definitely spring cleaning. It's very cathartic.
I love it. I can't wait to do the same in my garden. I just need them to hurry up and finish the fence already. My fence is going to look pretty much exactly like Timberlee's over here, so that's going to be good. And then there's going to be more spring content coming from my garden, and then
a lot more from your garden.
Yeah. And looking inside of your house, all of your plants have actually grown really well over winter as well. So I think if you guys are interested, we could do maybe a little episode on looking at all of your indoor plants, doing some extensions, you know, a little bit of troubleshooting.
There is some stuff that needs to be looked at.
Maybe Dr. SPG needs to do a visit.
Yeah, maybe.
And
do I get a rebate though for a second visit, or do I pay full rack?
I don't charge you ever. You get all of this for free, including the plant substrate and moss piles.
And the attitude.
I mean, what are you expecting?
Anyway, if you watched this video all the way through,
well, first let us know in the comments if that's something that they're interested in. Maybe they don't care about your plants. Yeah, let us know, and then we can come back and look at Timmy's indoor plants, and we'll definitely be back shortly out here because I really want to see how quickly the garden is springing back to life. See what I've done there.
Yeah. It's painful. Yes. Anyway, please leave a comment if you'd like to see Dr. SPG take a look at my indoor plants. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave maybe a palm tree emoji, subscribe, and tell your friends.
What about the bell icon?
Ah, fuck it.
You don't want... Really?
No.
Okay. We need to say goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.